I've been studying your career forever, and I'm wondering if it's true or false, just if you ad-lib these lines or not. Yes or no. Taxi driver, you talking to me, was that an ad-lib?
It was, yeah, I think it was.
It just came off your dome, you talking to me?
You were looking in the mirror and so on doing this. It seemed right to do. And I think, but Marty would be the better person to tell you he remembers everything. It just, it was. We had all the other stuff in the scene was there, but the actual you talking to me was just something that I came up with while we were shooting the scene.
True or false? Scorsese in the backseat of your cab. Do you see the woman in the window? Was that ad-libbed by him?
It might have been. We were supposed to use another actor named George Memley, but George had an accident working on another movie, so he couldn't shoot. So Marty had to do it. And Marty's good. So he, I forget, he might have ad-libbed.
Okay. Next up, true or false? The breakdown in the jail in Raging Bull where you say, I'm not an animal, and you're punching the wall and you're hitting your head against the wall. Was that ad-libbed by you?
Some of it might have been. The basic idea of it, the thrust of it, making the points had always had to be there. Yeah. We made a wall that was made of kind of a hard rubber, knowing that I would do that.
That was my follow-up question. If you hurt yourself doing that, Robert?
No.
Okay, very good. Next up, an Untouchables railing at Elliot Ness at the end when you're being put in jail, nothing but talking a badge. Was that ad-libbed by you then?
I think, Mamet is a great writer of dialogues, especially. So in his case, I would always, respect that because I couldn't say it any better than the way he wrote it.
Yeah, because, Costner's been on this show, and he said at one point that he really thought you were going to get at him. Like one split second in his mind during the scene, he thought you were going to break loose and actually hurt him, is what he thought, Robert.
Well, in acting, that's what you're supposed to feel in order so that it can be real and the audience can believe it.
Okay, I got three more here. True or false, ad-lib, Charles Grodin entire litmus configuration scene in Midnight Run was an ad-lib.
I don't know which one that was. He
went in the bar. He asked for $20 bills. The red was the guy behind the counter. He asked for 20s. They stole the money. You were the one actually getting the pencil and rubbing the eraser on it. The litmus configuration scene.
He might have, he made the points. He might have made them with ad-libbing. I don't remember.
Okay,
but it all felt right. Whatever he was doing.
Okay. Any line in the lie detector scene in Meet the Parents, was any of that an ad-lib by you at all?
I don't remember. I think it was pretty much the way it was scripted. There could have been a line here and there that we threw in.
Okay. And then the last one, and I'm particularly curious about this, the entire dinner scene at the house of Tommy's mother, played by Scorsese's own mom, Catherine, in Goodfellas, was that an ad-lib scene?
There were ad-libs there, of course, talking with her, this and that, and the food and all that stuff, sure.
So you got in there and you just acted just like how
we just like we're sitting around there, just.
And the same thing with the picture of the guy and the dog. One dog goes one way, one dog goes the other way, and this guy says, "What do you want from me?" That was Pesci's line. Was that an ad-lib?
That could have been something that was there, but Joe probably ad-libbed it.
Fantastic.
Could be wrong.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.